All right, so I actually got somebody else to hold the camera for me this time. Because I wanted to interview the other two people that actually run this, lead it. To my right is
Chris Williams from Magenta.
To my left is
Brandy Favilla.
So this is our 8th co-camp right now. And
Well, I think that's ultimately
when did you start when you moved up here? What co-camp
Well, I
was it?
think that's what that's
And you've been involved since
Since
the
the first one, yeah.
So I'll ask you first, what have you seen that's been really appealing to you, just specifically to Twin Cities? What do you really like?
I like all the people that are involved with it. I like coming and seeing that all of the speakers get great reviews and that people keep coming back because of the excellence with not only the setup and the way that we run it, but the great speakers and the great community that we have here. So I'm not a developer. I never have, well, never really have been. And I just...
Excel?
I do Excel stuff and I did web development stuff, but not .NET or Java, no object-oriented stuff. So I like these people though. So these are some of the best people around. So I only see these guys at Code Camp every year.
Yeah, actually.
So, and I go for the beer afterwards.
What about you?
So I like code camps for the cross-section of technologies that they bring together, as well as getting a chance to interact with the people in the community, not just the attendees, but the speakers as well. We get people coming in from all over. I mean, not just Minneapolis, but Iowa, sometimes South Dakota. We've had people come in from as far as Maryland. I think we had a guy come up from the Carolinas one time. So, I mean, you're really bringing a much larger community than just Minneapolis together, and so it's a lot of fun. Get a chance to see people you only see once or twice a year. Get to learn some new stuff as well, and of course there's the beer afterwards,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
pretty
And the
important.
appetizers.
Yeah, so we should turn the question to Jason too, because he's been involved obviously since the first one. And so through the years, what have you seen change or evolve, or why do you keep doing it twice a year?
Why do I
every
keep
year?
doing it twice a year? I actually don't have a really good answer for that.
It's because you see me only those times.
I've heard you ask yourself that occasionally.
Yeah, why do I do this?
It's
No,
always
I mean,
the most beautiful weekend.
Well, yeah.
So
yeah, it's
always
nice
beautiful.
I enjoy it. I think the thing that's always made me want to keep doing this is because the first time I did a co-camp, which was actually in Boston, and it was one of the first co-camps ever. And it was just really interesting because it had all the stuff stripped away. It was just developers showing code and talking about code and having conversations about that. And that's what developers really like to do. And that's what I like about this event. You know, you don't have people going up and even like really dressing up. You have people like me just going in shorts, t-shirts, going up there and just having fun and talking. And that's what
And no sales pressure here. Nobody's
Exactly.
ever selling anything. And
Yeah, you know, I mean, you have to have sponsors. You got to have that money to have a co-camp go, but that's kept to a minimum, and the focus is for the developer community. And I also like it that because of that same phrase, that the only way that the co-camp succeeds is that if everybody comes, not just the people doing the talks, that's important, but it's the people attending them. You know, if they're getting into this, if they're asking questions, if they're taking advantage of the day, that's also makes the event that much more successful. So I'm going to throw one more question back out. And I've already kind of talked about this a little bit with Chris, but it's to say, okay, we've done this now here 3 times. I'm not saying let's change venues. But I'm kind of thinking maybe we need to start switching some stuff up. And Chris has actually come up with some really interesting ideas maybe for the future.
ooh, are you going to give a little snapshot of what might be to come?
Maybe, well, we could say it now because
Little
it'll be on the videos will be posted afterwards. So, you know, one thing that Chris has mentioned is maybe doing a 2-day event.
Oh, really?
I personally
I can see it pull off. 'Cause
I know other places do it. I've always been under the impression that I don't think it could work. But we're gonna ask the crowd at the end.
like a Friday, Saturday? Is that what you're thinking? Or
Saturday,
That's one option, or Saturday, Sunday. Would be
Sunday?
Yeah, or maybe do like a half day on Sunday or something. But maybe so it's more than one day. Another one is to maybe have one room be an open space instead of.
Or even the second day being like all interactive, everybody has to participate. You know, the first day you come and learn stuff, the second day you've gone home, you've thought about it, how could you implement it, and start talking about it.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, there are.
And also, one thing I thought of is having in the afternoon, shortening up the sessions in the afternoon. Get it up because you get in the afternoon, you get all the snacks over there. You're done eating lunch. You you get that kind of coma effect when you sleep, you know. So
Poor people who do that 2:15 session.
yeah, so just maybe the 2:15 always seems like the dead one because it's just that's where everybody's hitting that lull. So maybe spice it up a little bit, get people to move around a little bit more. You know, do like a 40-minute session or 45 in the afternoon, and you know, and then you also I don't want to say too much about the other idea you had because I think it'd be cool. I don't want to give it away too much, but the last one, that one, I think that might be a really
You have
fun.
to tell me about that one
So
again.
hopefully switch some stuff up and keep it dynamic. So
Keep people on their toes.
exactly. So all right.